Hello, good people. Back for some more deep breath. This is map number 5, liquid tension. And yeah, we've got ourselves quite a situation we've found ourselves in. Let's go. I don't want to pick up that shotgunner's shotgun. Not just yet. But I guess I'll have to now. It's a bit too slow. I wanted to keep the chain gun going there. That would be my recommendation where possible. I have to grab some ammo. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Nice. Okay. So yeah, that spider mama there. I'll get rid of this guy. Sometimes he infights with the spider mastermind. Usually he doesn't though, because he's a dingus. So yeah, the spider mastermind is not any sort of boss or confrontation in this. She is an environmental hazard, actually. A turret that can just move around and blow holes in you because you're not well armored, you're not well equipped at this point because it's the start of the level, unless you're playing continuous. You do you, of course. But yeah. So she will be crippled later, I guess in the same way you might think of disabling a turret in another game. So yeah. I also meant to put in here, but completely forgot because I'm a dickhead, that a huge influence for this was Hot Hot Hot, the second map from What Remains by Squonker Team. Skronkidonk's level was absolutely awesome, and I loved that idea of having a spider demon penned in as like this continual threat that keeps shooting bullets at you. I thought it was friggin' awesome, so I thought I'd, might use that idea myself. His map's much better though. Go and play that. She's not to be faced. You can try and possibly succeed, although I seriously doubt it because I don't think there's enough ammo. Not at this point. Even with, this deliciousness. Nice. Oh, Spectre up in my face. And grab some cells. Don't leave any cells behind. Nice. Don't need the health, but we'll grab these bonuses. Oh, a supercharge. Yes, that is a secret. Is there a button around here somewhere? There is not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled in a little bit, because it's nice to have. In fact, why don't we go and grab it now? And this too. Oh, chain gunner, I was aiming for you. You big red knob. I'll grab this. And she can still easily blow holes in you, so be careful. There's a switch there. Shoot that. Up here, ooh, cell pack, very nice. And our supercharge, not to be sniffed at. Let's go. So this map again commenced, oh, hello buddy, as an improvisation, and it just sort of expanded out from this central area. I started with where the spider demon is. Initially it was just an arachnotron, but I was like, no, I like spider demons because they have a hit scan attack, so they can hit you a lot easier than, let's grab some more ammo, than an arachnotron can. And also more health, more imposing, scarier looking. Makes that shuffling, stomping sound, which is awesome to hear from a distance. Can be quite scary. So, ran over the teleporter again. Gave myself a slight jump scare there. Nice one, imps. You blew yourselves up. Excellent. There's always a chance of that, and it's nice to see it. Here we've got a bit of a water filtration system of water pumping in, and hot boiling magma as well, doing its thing. I'm not going to waste ammo on them. Oh, goaties.
Oh, goodness.
Oh yeah, it's always good if the chain gunners come to the fore. But those manx can be a real pain. You going to help out? Not really. That's alright. Clear you out, buddy. Grab some more ammo. I'll leave the manx for now. None of these panels do anything, but it's always fun to give them a hit, so you do you. Let's go disable the turret. Boom. Yeah, I mean, let's grab all these bonuses down here. You don't have to, but if you want to try and get all your items, you may as well. And there's plenty of ways of getting out. Boop. Cool. Whoa! Look at her go! The same thing happened in Live and Dead's video. Cool. Nice. Up we go. Oh! I'm boxing myself here. Nice. Now, I liked the idea of landing in a central space that you've already seen before, but there's a bit of level progression in there. So these steps rising up to the yellow keys that you can't quite reach from the outside, even with the most furious of bumps. Yeah. So that pushes us onto the science division and then onto the blue area. Oh! As Live and Dead said in his video, nothing personal, kid. We got plenty of cells, we may as well use a little bit. Woo! Nice. So initially I built up to this area where it goes up the stairs and yeah, on either sides, and it stopped here. And I didn't build anything for a couple of weeks, I don't think, because I couldn't quite work out how to push things along, and then it eventually did come to me, which was good. Goodbye, guys. Oh. We'll go up the other side, I think. Yikes! That's right, there's a handy box to hide behind here. Whoa. And this is a nice little view to our next area, which is cool. With the BFG, that is tantalizing as hell. Cool, just making sure these guys weren't firing. Sweet. And a bit more of the purple strip lights, which I like. So we need to go up there and get the blue key. How do we get there? Well, first we must come down here and raise up a couple of little platforms, which is a little trick progression type of deal mechanic, which I'm really liking, and I realize I'm using quite a lot, but that's because I like it so much. Things that are flat, and then you have to go around, loop around, and it gives you access to areas that you can't just get to, unless you're jumping, of course, but don't do that. Don't be one of those jumping people. It's bad for your health. Wipe out these guys. But yeah, same with these sort of tiered steps on the floor and on the ceiling. That was from looking at a lot of Skillsaw maps where he uses a lot of this sort of ribbing, I guess, or whatever you call it, stepping of things, usually in measurements of 16 units high, usually with a texture that is in blocks of 16, so it would carry along perfectly, which I'll probably be doing a bit more of in the future. Yeah, so we're in energy weapons here. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
An ambush of ghosties.
Sorry, baby, I'm shooting ghosties these days.
Whoa. And as we can see in the science division, these guys have been studying the demons. Always, always, always a bad idea. And someone has broken out of here, so this red liquid they're floating in, blood, possibly, to keep them alive, as is the way that demons work. And yeah, possibly the source of how everything went wrong. I don't know. We'll never get the answer. But I quite like the reuse of the bubbles from Strife, which I'd used in other levels, to give the idea that these guys are, yeah, specimens in a jar. And they're just flats of the sprites. So they're not like actual monsters. They don't count towards anything. That guy's dead anyway. Yeah. Let's go up here. Oh! Pain Elemental, darling. It's been a hot minute since I seen you. Oh! Get out of here. Get out of here, you big dope. Grab this and we'll circle around here. And you can see the backpack through a crack between the boxes if you're really observant. I like to plan secrets around people generally being quite observant and taking their time. But, yeah. It's not always a guarantee that people will find things, but it's always worth taking the chance. I think initially these walls were just more bits of sort of like tech, and then I was like, actually no, I'd like to have a bit of a visually open area. You can't go out there, and I know the general Romero set rule of if you see an outside area, you must be able to go out there, or at least it's a good idea if people can go out there. But I mean, no, not for this map. That's all good. We've got plenty of outdoor in the other maps. It's all good. Just a bit of window dressing. It may as well just be a flat picture, but it's not. It's all good. Yeah, so let's grab ourselves a BFG. And oh my god, get stuck in. So this isn't supposed to be a particularly difficult confrontation. You can just circle strafe to win. It's just a chance to, you know, BFG stuff and go, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I done me a big demon killing and stuff. Which is nice. It's nice to do. Watch out for those lost souls though. Woohoo! Oh, hello, didn't see you there, bro. Pick up the rest of this ammo. Oh, and you. Anyone else? Doesn't look like it. Cool. So we've got a door over there, and how do we get there? Oh, there's a bonus. Oh, I see. This is closed before you grab the BFG, but again, explore, be a sticky beak, be a nosy bastard, check stuff out. I'm not always going to make stuff super, you know, big glowing arrow pointing to there's a button over here. Just look around, you know? It's always a good way of doing things. And again, more monsters being studied. Oh dear. Oh, hello. I forgot you were up there. Sorry, bro. Come on. You probably can't come forward because I made that a blocking line so the chain gunner doesn't fall off. Like an absolute ass. Let's grab that. And this takes us right back to the blue door, which I quite like. No time wasters, please. And here we are. Another big area. What's going to go on in here? Just another bit of a confrontation is all. Up. Missed him. Oh. Cool. I think I'll take care of these guys. I was going to use some rockets, but there's a few lost souls, but they're gone now. Oh, there's still one left. There's two left. Let's grab some more shells. Where'd you get? Oi! You? We got all these guys? Cool. There's a blockade there, but more shooty switches. I liked using shoot switches in this map instead of press ones. I guess just because they might be a bit further away, or so you can't really bump, try and bump them through the wall. I don't know. Maybe I was just in a shoot switch mood, I don't know. Yeah, here we are, up here. This area just kind of came together, I guess you could say naturally, relatively organically. It wasn't a huge stretch, although I was quite disappointed in the visuals. The roof's a bit too flat for my liking. Could have done with a bit more of elevation there. Maybe a bit of the ocean poking through in a skylight. I don't know, with a bit of light on the floor. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being overly critical of myself. And these tiny little tunnels I do quite like, actually. They make me think of, I don't know whether it's kind of a Sunlust level or a tiny bit in one of the Sunder levels, where you've just got these teeny weeny little avenues between fights and stuff. I don't know. But I quite like how they sort of scoop around, almost like back rooms, to get you to here. And all hell be breaking loose. Oh my god, the Archvile got me. The Archvile's usually a bit terrible with engaging in the fight. It's more of a doorman than an actual fight aggressor. Die. I'll hit this now, just so we can go over here, just to open everything up. So I think my general philosophy with fights now is approach it as if you're building I'm trying to get those specters, but they're so hard to see. As if you're designing a bit of a jungle gym or a bit of not a theme park ride necessarily, but you're building something really interactive instead of just you're building a box room and just populating it with bad guys, etc. So I like lots of platforms that go up and down. The world changing, that's been blocked off, so we can't just scoop around there. Whoa! Oi! Tough Revenant. Excuse me, sir. Oh! you bugger. Yeah. So hopefully making for a fun bit of interaction. Let's grab these medikits. Which I'll be using a lot more in the future with other maps, either standalone maps or full map sets and stuff. Yeah, I like a lot of tactile sort of energy if I can. Yeah, always try and find room for that sort of thing. It's a nice bit of extra decoration in here. Nothing secret at all, just a bit of glowy. That opens those and also opens up the bars where the arch file was and blocking that corridor. So you can backtrack, although you can backtrack from this end as well. Oh, you blasted me. Nice, so you can just jump down there and re-explore as much as you like. Good stuff. Liquid tension, map number 5, the penultimate. And now we are on to map number 6. Good stuff. So a largely improvised map that came together in chunks. The initial bit was probably with the spider demon up until the science division bit where you get the supercharge and stuff starts to raise before you get to the BFG. That was done in one chunk, and then it was sat for a couple of weeks, or at least a full week without doing anything on it. I couldn't quite work out what to do. And then I just started just pulling stuff together again, and it just sort of came together all the way up until the final fight area, which then I built and connected it on because I wanted everything to connect as I usually do, and it just kind of came together to varying degrees of success. What do you reckon? Let me know, and have a play. Links in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in map number 6.